Alright everyone, we're back on another Wednesday. I think that's how it's gonna go from now on. Pretty sure Wednesday uploads is what suits me best, to make sure that I get the best quality videos out. I kinda need the whole weekend, and therefore uploading midweek the next week just works out best for me. If we can get, I don't know, 50 likes on this, that would be much appreciated. I might make this a series. Either I become a fan of different things, or I stick with the NBA one and do multiple episodes of the NBA one. Let me know what you would prefer. Also, if you could subscribe. I know a lot of the people watching this probably aren't subscribed, because that has been the case for the last couple of videos of mine. That would be much appreciated. I want to hit 1K ASAP. I said at the end of the year, but with the weird but amazing growth of the channel, I have no idea when to expect or hope for that to happen now. We need to pick what team in the NBA I'm even going to support. Firstly, I'm going to use the only scientifically proven method of choosing what team to support in the NBA, and that is Buzzfeed quizzes. Take it away, Harry 3 days ago. Okay, so also I realize it could be kind of dark with the setup, or it might look better than the normal setup. We actually don't know. I have no idea. I normally film my videos in the afternoon. This is a bit late for me. But anyway, let's get in to the Buzzfeed quizzes. The best way to find out who I should support. Okay, so which NBA team should I be a fan of? By Brainfall. Oh, that's a bit of an interesting camera angle. What is most likely to get you pumped and out of your seat? Alley-oop, monster block, half-cut, buzzer beater. Surely. I'd rather watch a game sitting next to... It's between two. I'm gonna say Obama. If you were head coach, what would you prep your team with before every game? English. He's done it! We're taking it one game at a time. The standard FIFA 21 career mode answer. You play to win the game. That's it. Defense versus offense. Who you got? Defense wins championships. The best defense is a good offense. Yeah. I want to see exciting shit. What's your favorite part about watching sports? Social, beer and food. I don't even need to read the rest. Beer and food. Let's go. Who's your favorite player? MJ. I'll say Michael Jordan because of Space Jam. Which NBA team should you be a fan of? Oh, sorry. I just read I read the title of the fucking quiz instead of the question. Wow. Oh, I just ejected something from my Xbox there. It's a really good setup when you're balancing a laptop on top of your Xbox and you accidentally press eject. We'll just leave that there. Support my team till the very end. I hate it when people leave early for traffic. Oklahoma City Thunder. No, I don't want more quizzes. Oklahoma City. No, I don't want more quizzes. Can you not hear me? Thank you. Oklahoma City Thunder. I think I'm gonna pass on that, because although I know nothing really about NBA, the fact that I've never heard of the Oklahoma City Thunder suggests they are probably not a team I want to support. Which NBA team should I support? Buzzfeed. There we go. Right. Pick a movie. Oh, Buzzfeed. The images are no longer available. Buzzfeed, you've outdone yourselves. Is this how the quiz is gonna... This is... Buzzfeed, you are something else. I'm just gonna freestyle it. Wizards. The Washington Wizards. Yeah, quizzes was a terrible idea. We are gonna move swiftly onwards from quizzes. That was awful. That might not even stay in the video. Right, so seeing as that was a complete and utter failure, I've decided to call a panel of NBA experts together. The lads who will fill me in on what I've been missing out on in this wonderful, wonderful sport I'm getting myself into. And ultimately, I would like to hope that they can help me in any way to choose what team I'm going to support, as well as fill me in on who the big players are, who's somewhat overrated, who I should be looking out for, etc. So lads, take it away.
Say if you're getting into NBA, I'd say find one player, kind of like I did with D'Angelo Russell, because he was a very exciting player to watch at the start. I'd say if you're just starting out this year, LaMelo Ball is the one to watch, because he a triple double in I think it was his 5th game for the Hornets. His team that's has Hayward, but it's not really a great team, and he was able to get a triple double at 19 years old. He's already better than his older brother, who's at the Pelicans with Cian. He's got a better team, I think, and he's playing better than him already. So I'd say LaMelo Ball would be one to. He's not overrated, he's not underrated. He's correctly being seen in the media at the moment, and he's gas as well. So
Ben Simmons, if he had a jump shot, would be the best player in the NBA, no doubt. I'd also say Jimmy Butler is probably the hardest working player in the NBA. He's always first at practice, last out of practice. But I'd say James Harden, he might be one of the laziest, but he's probably the most kind of gifted player. Luka Doncic as well, I'd say that he might go on this season, if he has a season like last season, to average a 30-point triple-double, which would be just kind of insane, in all honesty. That Zion Williamson hasn't lived up to the hype that everyone kind of put around him. Steph Curry will be traded from the Warriors. I don't see that happening for ever, really. If Clay comes back stronger than ever.
I have an opinion that, I like watching the big men play. I really do. And I think that they're all pretty underappreciated in the league. Like Joel Embiid from Philly, plays for the 76ers. He's an absolute animal. Someone who I think is really underrated, because he just plays a bit bully ball, is Steven Adams. He's good once he gets into the paint. Could he shoot a 3-pointer? Probably not. I don't remember ever seeing him shoot a 3-pointer, but
If you ever want to see a player drop a 60-point game, Devin Booker is the one to watch. He has an incredible team around him this year in the Phoenix Suns with DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul, and I think this year is going to be a breakout year for him, even though he already is a top player in the league.
Basically, the Brooklyn Nets had Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving last year, but Kevin Durant was injured, so they didn't do as well as they should have. They still went to the playoffs and stuff, but they could have done so much better if Kevin Durant wasn't injured. They recently, I'd say about 3 days ago, got James Harden from the Houston Rockets, who's a really, really good player. It's a weird one because they traded a good few players. They traded Karis LeVert and Jared Allen, and Jared Allen's a really good defender, but James Harden isn't. So in my opinion, I don't think they're going to win the championship this year. I don't even think they're going to come first in their conference.
as much as I want to say Derrick Rose for the player to look out for this season, it's more hope. Every NBA fan wants to see Derrick Rose do well, but other than him, I'd say Doncic probably will do very, very well this season, but that's an obvious choice. I'd say Jason Tatum as well for the Boston Celtics. They're a bit badly run, the fan base is there, but yeah, Jason Tatum, baller. Player to look out for would be James Harden, even though it's an obvious choice. He's the best perimeter scorer in the NBA, and if he can stay out of the strip club, God bless, because he will take over.
You've LeBron, you've Kevin Durant, you've James Harden, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard, so many good players like Ben Simmons, and you can put in the mix there. Tyler Hero for the Miami Heat. I would say James Wiseman for the Golden State Warriors. Who else? I'd probably say Anthony Edwards, obviously the number one pick for the Timberwolves. He'll be a very, very good attacking option if he can figure out how to defend. He'd be excellent. Who else? Obviously LaMelo Ball for the Hornets. See if he can live up to the hype that his dad gives him.
LaMelo Ball, younger brother Alonzo Ball. He's an absolute baller. But a bit of an out there one, I suppose, to look out for is actually someone who was drafted in 2019. Now, I came across the name and honestly I thought it was a joke. The guy's name is Bol, B-O-L-B-O-L, and he's only 21, and he went as the 44th overall pick because he's really good. You know, his ball skills and his technical skills are pretty sick. So, I mean, 7'2" and not playing in the big man position, that really stuck out to me. So,
a player I'd recommend people to keep their eyes out on this year is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was traded by the LA Clippers to Oklahoma, so he's a chip on his shoulder. This team's rebuilding at the moment, so there's not a lot of talent around him. There's a lot of young players, but he's probably the best player on the roster.
A player that a new NBA fan should look out for is Luka Doncic. He plays for the Dallas Mavericks. He's European. He used to play for Real Madrid, the basketball team, not the football team. And yeah, he's really young, really good. Like, he was only drafted, I think, 3 drafts ago, so like 3 years ago. He's fairly young, and he's one of the favourites to win MVP this year.
Nets Lakers final. It's probably the obvious choice, but I don't know. It's super team against LeBron basically. Well, obviously AD is unreal as well, but I don't know. It feels like the Warriors situation again, where they just took over. I can see the Brooklyn Nets just taking over again.
So for me, I feel I might be a bit biased, but I think the Lakers are going to win the NBA Finals this year. As long as the Boston Celtics are actually very strong as well. If Kemba comes back from injury, stronger than ever. They've Tatum, they've Jaylen Brown, just to name a few. But I'd either say them, the Boston Celtics, the Lakers, the Bucks, and the Clippers. I don't know. I think they need more of an offensive point guard in order for them to actually be able to compete.
Surprised I'm going to say the Lakers, because, you know, they have LeBron James. But I think that because of, you know, recent activity and that the Brooklyn Nets have a good chance. You know, their attack is pretty sick. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and now throwing in James Harden into that. You know, I mean, they have no right. They have no reason not to win the Eastern Conference now.
I think the LA Lakers will win the NBA Finals this year. I just don't see another team competing with them. They've got the greatest of all time, LeBron James, and they've got an experienced roster behind him with Anthony Davis, Marc Gasol, Dennis Schroeder, and Montrezl Harrell. They have some fierce competition this year with the Clippers, the Suns in the Western Conference, and then in the East they've got Brooklyn with a very good team, and also Milwaukee with Giannis. But I just don't see another team being able to beat them in the playoffs.
And 100% I'll put my life on the line. I'll put my parents' mortgage on it. It's the Lakers. The Lakers have to win it this year. And then they traded a few as well, so they have a few more big men, like good big men. Like, they had JaVale McGee last year, but they traded him. But they got Marc Gasol in, and then one of the awards is 6th Man of the Year. They also got him last year, Montrezl Harrell. And then they got Dennis Schroeder, who's a really good player as well. So they have a really good team, and I just don't think that, like, I can't see anyone beating them.
The Hornets, because they've got LaMelo Ball and they're a similar level team to Bournemouth, so you'll be able to relate and you won't be as shocked by it when they go like 4-14, like, you know what I mean?
Lakers, I'd probably say either that, or like, just if you were just going off the names on squads, you could probably go with the Nets.
My answer is going to be a bit boring. It's just going to be the Los Angeles Lakers.
So if I was to pick a team for you to support, I'm going to give you 2 options, one from the East and one from the West. In the Eastern Conference, I'm going to pick the Miami Heat. They made it to the NBA Finals last year. They're only going to add more talent this year. They've got an incredibly young team. They make unbelievably good jerseys. And if I was to pick a team from the West, it'd have to be the Dallas Mavericks. The team I support, of course I'm going to recommend them to you. They've got a future MVP in Luka Doncic, and it's only going to get better from here.
The Atlanta Hawks are on a rise, so they didn't make the playoffs last year, but they got a few trades in, and then they have a good player in Trae Young, who was in the same draft class as Luka Doncic, so he was drafted in the same year. So I think the Atlanta Hawks are going to do this well this year anyway.
So after completely narrowing it down, thank you lads, I now have a clear range of teams to support, and I have decided to buy the absurdly overpriced NBA 2K21 in order to get to know the teams, and more importantly to get to know the team that I have now picked as my team. Now is the big moment. Who in the NBA am I going to support? Am I going to listen to my friends? Which of my friends am I going to listen to? Am I going to support the same team as any of the lads? The answer to all of those questions is no. The team I have decided to support is the team I'm going to play as right now. And let me just fix the audio. Is the team I'm going to play as right now in NBA 2K21. I forked out a stupid amount of money for this game. Admittedly, I've had it about 3 days now, So I would like to say I'm competent at easy mode. But I'm going to play it on normal. There's only 3 difficulties, I'm pretty sure. Easy, normal, hard. But yeah, you're going to find out in 3, 2, 1. The team I have chosen to support. I'm going to be playing who they are playing against tonight. Couldn't tell you who's home or away tonight, if I'm honest. I've not looked that far into it yet. The team that is playing away is the Brooklyn Nets, and therefore, if you know the NBA, you'll probably know I've chosen the Milwaukee Bucks. Why? First of all, this is going to be my first ever NBA game I'll have watched from start to finish, and how funny would it be if the team I chose to support beat this guy's team? That would be very funny, if I'm honest. So, we're going to play as the Bucks. We've got Giannis, and admittedly, I don't know anyone else in this team, so I'm going to use 2K to get to know the team. As I'm sure all great NBA fans did when they picked who they support. All the chances are they're probably from where they support. I am solid at attacking. I am piss poor at defending. We got to win the ball early, boys. Oh, we do. Okay, nice. Who am I gonna pass it to? Boom. He's free. Woohoo! 3 points. Alright, we're starting off strong. We're starting off strong. So who we got on the team? We obviously got Giannis, who's just been absolutely. We've got Drew Holiday. I'm pretty sure that is. I think that's Drew Holiday. Hopefully it is. Middleton. Oh, steals it. Boom. Boom. Giannis 5-2. Nice. Cheeky. Surely. It's too easy. It's too easy. This is on normal difficulty as well. I've had the game for a weekend. Actually, no, I think I got it Friday night. So it's my 4th day having it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Nah, I don't know. I don't know how maths works anymore. I graduated 2 years ago. Maths is null and void in my life now. It is Drew Holiday. He knows more than he lets on. He really doesn't. Any information on the NBA you guys want to share with me in the comments is appreciated. Oh shit. Or about the game. Let me know. Give me some tips. How often do people even miss free throws in the NBA? Surely this is like bread and butter for like everyone. He's missed. Be diminished now. Also, I stink at that in the second half of every game. I could have like a 20-point lead and still lose. I don't know why. It's probably poor mentality, if I'm honest. Oh, green. Lovely. Come on, there he is, there he is, there he is. Out wide. Portis. Holiday. Middleton. Sinks the 3. Oh. The gap is narrowing. Should I be worried? Yes. Am I worried? Yeah. Easy, easy. Oh, surely. Forbes. Oh, sinks the 3. And we have a lead again. Bottled our lead massively. Shocking from us. Alright, if we can just not lose at halftime, that would be. Oh my god, no. Oh, I've just left James Harden open. That is tactical genius there from me. Holiday. Oh, and he retakes the lead. I'm really bad for committing fouls in this game as well, because I don't really know how fouls work. So, yeah. If it pisses you off how many free throws I give away, sorry. I still don't really understand them. Like, obviously I know it's like you can't hit the guy when he's shooting. That's quite clearly a foul. But then sometimes I reach in for the ball and it's a foul, and I'm like, why is that even an option? Why am I reaching in if it's almost always a foul? Oh, big block. Monster block, according to Buzzfeed or whoever it was. And he takes the massive lead. The 2-point lead. What was that? Oh, I got fouled. See, I have no idea when I get fouled, if I'm honest. I don't know why that was a foul. Oh, I committed a foul. Yeah, you ain't gonna see many green time finishes here. And if you do, it was entirely luck. There. Block it! Ah, motherfucker. Apparently I committed a foul. Please explain to me how these fouls work. 1 for NBA sake and 2 for 2K sake. Because I have no idea when I'm committing a foul. That was incredible defending there from me. Oh my god, what a pass. What a pass there. No way. Alright, fourth quarter. We need we have 5 points down. That is how you start. That is how you start a fourth quarter when you're 5 points down. Green time 3-pointer. All skill, no luck. Middleton. How could I forget about Middleton? Oh, Middleton. Just incredible defending there from Middleton. Fuck's sake. Okay. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna run a play here. The play is called Give It to Giannis. Nice. Big plays. Boom, motherfucker. What's that? Is that only a 3-point deficit now? I thought we were out of it. It's only, oh Jesus, it's a 5-point deficit. Okay, we are out of it. Oh, I sense a loss on the horizon here. What? I am literally pressing reach in. Oh, I've selected the wrong person. Watch me get a buzzer beater to get 13 points and win. Oh, shit. Alright, well, we've lost. Not ideal. But that's not gonna happen tonight. Tonight we, the Milwaukee Bucks, my team, are gonna destroy the Nets. I have literally no reason to say that. I have no way of justifying what I've said, but we will. The Milwaukee Bucks, my team. But if they lose, I'm supporting the Lakers. I'm joking. No. Couldn't do it. Couldn't support the Lakers. It's not me. Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go. Right. It's game time. I've also realized, I think I said his name was Giannis or Giannis. It's Giannis. I apologize if that's triggered anyone. It's Giannis. Giannis is playing. Drew Holiday's playing on the Nets. Kyrie is out. They said something about the COVID protocol, and they don't want him getting injured because he hasn't played in 2 weeks. Interesting. Well, I'll check in at halftime anyway. Halftime, down a point. Middleton's played well. Giannis has been alright. It's funny with basketball, you can kind of tell who the superstars in the team are and who the other ones are. It's not like football. We'll have a team of superstars and a team of average players. There's definitely average players mixed in with superstars on both teams. Interesting. Still in it, only a point down. Good game so far. Bucks lose by 2. Not ideal. Giannis was very good though. He was very good. But
Yeah, leaving Kevin Durant open for a 3 to win it wasn't an ideal situation to be in. Yeah. Starting with defeat, I guess, but it's the Lakers next. Surely that's an easy win, right? Right?